from your active.
My what?
Greetings everyone, and welcome to the Rookie Critic YouTube channel. Alright, everybody pretty much knows that I am a rookie, especially when it comes to classic films or popular films, films that almost everybody has seen before, films that for most people that would call themselves a film lover or a critic, they've all seen them, obviously. They've obviously all seen these movies. Well, I need to play some catch-up. I mean, I have seen my fair share of films, of course. I have seen plenty. I think also plenty that most people haven't seen. But for the most part, there is a long list of classic films that I have not seen yet. And everybody wants to talk about them with me at some point, especially since I haven't seen them. And I tried to make a few videos that would explain, why I haven't seen some of the movies. But instead of doing that anymore, I'm just gonna list, I have a whole 3-page list of movies I have not seen yet, and I actually need to add to this list, because there's quite a few more that I did not put on here yet, and that's including some recent films and some films that I discovered that are pretty good, that are old that I did not watch yet. So, in this video, I'm going to be a silly dumbass and just read out this whole list here, maybe sing it, maybe just, whatever to make it kind of interesting. I'll add some beats, who knows. I'm just going to tell you guys the films I need to watch. And I plan on doing watch parties with these. I've already done 2 watch parties, one for Jaws 1, another for Jaws 2 with proper Jeremy, and I'm going to see Jaws 3 and 4 since they're available on Netflix, even though I know those are a trash heap, but I'm going to see those. John Wick's really close on my list, along with Kill Bill, The Matrix, Game of Thrones in a way. My phone just went off. I need to see Game of Thrones. I saw the first season quite a while ago, but I wasn't really into it. But maybe now, with a different point of view, I can get into it really good and see why everybody just obsesses over this film orgasmically. We'll see. Without further ado, let's begin. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I have not seen the Godfather trilogy. Citizen Kane, I have not seen that because I thought that's kind of lame. I'm not going to rhyme. This is god-awful. No. I'm just going to read them out to you. So yeah, I have not seen the Godfather trilogy, Citizen Kane, Vertigo, Psycho, The Shining, The Sixth Sense, Scarface, The Unusual Suspects, and No Country for Old Men. I actually have The Sixth Sense in my house. My sister gave that to me for Christmas, along with a few other ones that I'll list in a little bit. I actually have some of these films, and some of them are accessible, but I just haven't gotten around to fully sitting around to watch them. But I plan on doing that at some point pretty soon. I also have Fight Club, but I have not seen it. There is Sin City, Fury, Memento, Raging Bull, Taxi Driver, Pulp Fiction, Grease, The Breakfast Club. Now, with Grease and The Breakfast Club, I have absolutely no desire to watch, so I will never guarantee that I will watch them, because Grease just feels like it's such a time zone period one that is just for people that kind of was around that time and cared, because 1, it's a musical, 2, it's I hate musicals in general, and The Breakfast Club just looks kind of lame to me. I don't see why I would bother with it, but people seem to love it. Next up is A Clockwork Orange, Inception, $1 Million Baby, Moonlight, La La Land, Interstellar, Mission Impossible, any of the Mission Impossibles. I have not seen one of them. I have seen glimpses of some of them. I've seen some of the fight scenes. They play them on TV quite often. I have seen them from time to time. What did I say? Get Out, Baby Driver, any Star Trek, and The Matrix. With Star Trek, the only one I've seen maybe a good 20 minutes of was whatever one had Christopher Lloyd in. I saw him a little bit in that, and I was so confused. I thought my mom was watching it, and I walked in on her watching it, and I was like, what the hell? Is that Christopher Lloyd? My God. That was page 1, by the way. Page 2. And I think I had these in groups of like 10, so that was like 30 movies, I think. So, number 2. Silence of the Lambs, Donnie Darko, Schindler's List, Rear Window, Children of Men, Blade Runner, Casablanca, 2001: A Space Odyssey, and Training Day. I tried to watch 2001: A Space Odyssey one time, but I just really couldn't get invested, so I stopped maybe 10 minutes in. But other people still recommend that I watch it all the way through, so maybe if I got some buddies with me and we're watching it with a little alcohol or something, maybe I could get through it okay, but just watching it by myself without anything, no, probably not happening. Alright, let's keep on going. Now, some of these ones down here, I remember that they were recommended by some YouTubers, like Roth the Movie Maker, Your Movie Sucks. Some of them recommended these, so I wrote them down here before. Other than that, I don't know if they're really considered classics or super fantastic movies, but there is Under the Skin, Lobster, Creed, Looper, Django Unchained, or Django Unchained. Sorry, the D always makes me want to say Django. Juno, which I don't know why I wrote that one down. For some reason, I thought that was a classic, or maybe I'm thinking if there's a different film, but otherwise, I could scratch that off there because now my dad said I should watch that. That's why I wrote that down on there, which my dad doesn't have the best taste in films, mind you, so maybe that doesn't belong on there. You guys can be the judge of movies I don't need to see that's on here, too. So, then we got Arrival, which I have Arrival also. I have that DVD, but just haven't really watched it yet. Dunkirk and Gravity. I have no idea what Dunkirk is, but I've heard a lot of people recommend that one. Gravity is right up my alley for a type of movie I like because I love space stuff, but we'll see. Then there's Man of Steel, Ghostbusters 2016. And now, okay, I wrote Man of Steel and Ghostbusters 2016 down not because they're classics, not because they're films that I need to see, but I have talked quite a bit of smack about both of those films, but I haven't actually seen them. So on the merit of actually being critical, maybe I should see them just so I can really judge them for myself, but based on everything I've seen from both Man of Steel and Ghostbusters 2016, there's pretty much no way I could feel like I would like them. Like, even for DC, like, I'm not a huge... I don't care as much, but I liked the DC cartoons, but for the films, there's not that many that I really liked. Ghostbusters, I never really liked the original Ghostbusters. Everybody hates the 2016 one, but I feel like I would hate it really just for the acting in general, because I don't have any nostalgia at all for the other Ghostbusters films. So I don't know, but God, I don't think I could watch a whole movie starring Kristen Wiig and Leslie Jones and the rest of them. I mean, they're great on SNL, I think, but my God, I don't think I could watch a full film with them. I think I tried to watch Bridesmaids once, and they're all in it for the most part, or a few of them. No, I don't think I can stand them for that long. For over an hour? Over an hour watching them. No, I don't know. I don't know about that. Okay, so then there's the Bourne series, which I've seen that quite a bit on TV, but I never saw any of it from beginning to end, and I had no idea which one was what, where with the thing, and how. I don't even know how many movies are in that series. 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. Then there's the Hurt Locker, which I think that one has Jeremy Renner, which I've seen trailers for. I remember the trailers for them a while ago. Some guy gets on a bomb or something, and they have to remove it, but something like that. So that one, I kind of want to see that a little bit. My buddy, especially my Marine buddy, who is a Marine, he might. I think he's recommended that one. I think that's why I put that one on here. And then John Wick, of course. Don't Breathe. I've heard a lot of people giving that some praise on how freaky it is, but it didn't really look like my type of film on the trailer. So, I don't know. And then there's The Hangover. I wrote The Hangover down because everybody seems to love that film. But I don't think I will really watch that one because I don't think that's my type of comedy. I used to like American Pie style comedy when I was in high school, but not really. Zach Galifianakis, he's funny sometimes. No promises on The Hangover. I don't know about that. I don't think I'll like it that much. It's not that funny. Not that funny. I don't know. I've seen some of it. My cousins made me watch at least a good 25 minutes of it, and I was bored out of my mind. And that's probably right where the action kicks up. I don't think it'd be that funny anyway, but we'll see. We'll see if enough of you want me to watch it, then I will. Let's see. And then there's Kill Bill, of course. The Pianist. The Pianist. Okay, I don't even remember what that was, but I must have been looking through top movies and wrote that down because I have no idea what that is. Ocean's 11. To be honest, I don't know how many Ocean's movies there are, and I know they're all heist movies, of which I don't give two shits about because I've seen every single type of parody probably of Ocean's 11 or whatever Ocean's 11 parodies. I don't know, so I don't know if I like those ones. And then there's Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. My sister also gave me that for Christmas, and I was going to watch them all like in a weekend, but I never seem to have enough time to just fully watch stuff like that. Anyway, so on to page 3. There is the Evil Dead series. I think the Evil Dead has the Bruce Campbell in it, and I think I've seen part of Army of Darkness. I think that's part of the Evil Dead series where he's got the chainsaw and where he's got like little, he like has little clones of himself that try to attack him, and one guy sticks a nail on his foot, and then he like has to fight an army of skeletons. I swear I've seen that on TV a little bit, but I feel like I was pretty young when that came out, or when it was on TV anyway, so I don't really remember it very well, but I did kind of like it, so I think I'll like that series. The series seems kind of cool, though people tell me to caution with the first film of it, and then it gets good, but I don't know. I wrote, okay, now I don't know if these ones are all considered classic anymore, because I feel like some of these I just wrote down because they're popular. So this must be the popular area. So Frozen. Everybody loved Frozen. Their kids, some adults, everybody seemed to like that, but I mean, to me, it's really just more at this point, when Frozen came out, I was getting kind of tired of the 3D animation that they do, the bulgier animation that's not 2D anymore. I don't hate it, but I just kind of want to see a couple of Disney films that come out now that have just like one of their normal films, like Frozen could have been, or Tangled, or whatever, just be 2D, like painted, hand-painted, look different. I'm getting, my eyes are getting kind of tired of seeing this same type of thing over and over again now, and not really doing so good. It's not like it's hideous, but it just gets kind of stale after a while. It doesn't look that fantastic. Alright, so then we've got Winter's Bone. Party on! Excellent! I only remember of Winter's Bone because that was in a Wayne's World sketch. Excellent, dudes! Kill me! And then we've got Drive and Watchmen, and Black Angus Reviews sent me a full comic book of the Watchmen, of which I will have to also read. I don't know if I should watch the movie Watchmen before I read the comic book. You guys let me know what I should do in the chat, because I don't know what will affect the other more. I've seen glimpses of the Watchmen on TV, some scenes here and there, but don't really get what it's about or what universe it's in. I don't know. And then there's Serenity, of which I think that has like Summer Gall and the guy who played Castle, Finnegan, David Fillion. I want to say his name. I don't remember his name, but I like the cast in it. Seems pretty cool as far as what I looked at the last time I can remember. I might have seen, was it the movie or the show? There was I swear I've seen some of it, so I do kind of want to see that. That should be higher up on my list, I think, but it's kind of low. The Notebook, I only put that on there really because if I do ever have a girlfriend that likes The Notebook, then that's probably when I'll watch it. But I don't think I would care anyway. Is that a musical? No? Just a romance? I don't know. I don't care. Any 007 film. I know if the bullshitters are watching this, if World Class Bullshitters is watching this right now, they are probably got snipers on me right now because that is like their baby. That is their favorite thing. And I don't think I've seen even one 007 film from beginning to end. Again, I think I can remember at my grandpa's house when I was young. He was more of a farmhouse kind of guy, but he had a big screen TV, and I think I remember The Mummy would always play when I'm over there, and a 007 film. And as a kid, I don't think I processed which ones were which, and I mean, now I've seen The Mummy, of course. I like The Mummy, but and I don't know which 007 films he played, but I've seen some glimpses here and there, but I don't think I've watched one from beginning to end to get the full scope of it. I was going to watch Skyfall. My dad gave me Skyfall for Christmas 2 years ago, but I haven't watched it. I haven't had any interest in watching it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really have the whole history with it, so I don't know if I'll enjoy it. But you guys let me know what ones I should start with. Should I start with the very first one that came out? Should I start with some later ones? It could just be not my taste, especially if it's all the same type of genre. Anyway, then there is Team America, which I think that one's the South Park Trey Parker and Matt Stone, or the other way around with the names. I don't remember, but a lot of people recommended that one. They said that their non-South Park films are pretty funny. I do have Basketball, which I haven't watched that one from beginning to end either. I think I saw that partly at my friend's house where they're at a party, and they like are searching through some girl's drawers, and they like pull out her underwear and dildos and whatever, and it's like her mom's room. I don't even remember, but it was kind of funny, I guess. And they couldn't play basketball very well, but they could shoot, so they invented a game. That one looks kind of funny, kind of my speed, so maybe that'll be funny. We'll see. And then there's Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Hacksaw Ridge. I have that film as well. I just haven't been in a mood to watch a somber wartime film, which is how I think it will be, because he's a pacifist in a war, and I feel like that's going to be a really heartfelt one, so I'm kind of waiting to be in the right mood for that. World War Z. Brad Pitt. Zombies. I have no interest. People liked it, I guess. Maybe. Did people like that, or was that panned? I didn't do any research on it. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I don't have to watch that one, because I don't know, I feel like zombies have been done to death, and I mean, if they do it well, it's fine, but I feel like that looked so stupid based on the trailer, and now it's based off of a book, and people didn't like what they did sometimes. I don't know. And then there's The Hateful Eight, Black Swan, Whiplash. Whiplash looks kind of good for a drumming movie, which I don't really care about, but it looked pretty good. Characters looked pretty intense. The Big Short. I don't even remember what that is. Prometheus. Sherlock Holmes. I never saw Alien, by the way. Did I write Alien on here? I didn't write Alien on here, but I've not seen any Alien film. I've seen all of the Predator films and the Alien vs. Predator, but I've not seen the original Alien films. Go figure. 3, 2, 1. And the last few, we're in the last stretch here. We've got The Gray, The Edge of Tomorrow, The Pursuit of Happiness, The Girl with a Dragon Tattoo, The Theory of Everything, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, The King's Speech, Bone Tomahawk, I don't know, Snowpiercer, and Wreck-It Ralph. So that is my list as of right now, of which I will need to update because there's quite a few movies that I still did not even write down on there that I know that I need to see. The Birds was also one that is on my list that I also own that film too. I will watch that one pretty soon at some point. You guys need to let me know if there's other films that was not on this list that you think that I should see. Let me know if there's some films on this list that you think I don't need to bother with. Fuck those movies, don't see them. You guys let me know. I know there's a lot of movies on here, that I have not seen, and I'm pretty sure there's quite a few that I need to see. But get this too. There's quite a few movies that I think that most of you have not seen, most of you haven't seen, and don't know about that much. So I'm going to also do a video series called Rare Reviews, where I looked up these same movies that I don't think many people know about, and there's hardly any reviews on them. One of them that I already did a review on before was Blood Angels, which is a very bizarre movie that came out in the mid-2000s. It's a very corny movie that's almost Buffy the Vampire Slayer type, but it's just like a lower budget and it's more erotic than it is action-packed, but it's still done pretty well based on whatever the hell they were trying to do. And I just like it. Then there's Alien Planet, which is a documentary, and it even has George Lucas, Stephen Hawking. There's quite a few smart people in it, that talk about it, and the animations are cool, the ideas are cool, very space alien-like phenomenon, very awesome. And there's like so many more that a lot of people I never hear talk about. So I'm going to be trying to cover those. There's not many reviews of them. But anyway, let me know what I should see. I'm going to do watch parties for so many of these. Once I watch like John Wick, I'm going to have a watch party. Once I watch Kill Bill, I'm going to have a watch party. So I'm going to try to rotate the panel of people to come on with me and watch it with me and talk. So look forward to that. That's all for today. I'm the Rookie Critic. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like, share, subscribe, notify, or comment. You can contact me at the links to social media below. For more awesome content, check out the Fandom Collective YouTube channel, where my buddies and I rotate every week posting content. And while you're at it, check out these other rising content creators.